Нормально слышно? Я надеюсь, без особых шумов. Я постаралась сделать так, чтобы мне было хорошо слышно. Да, но трансляция отрубалась на время, вот как раз я перезапускала именно задержку, потому что он не хотел ее перезапускать. Так, все норм. Ну, ждем тогда пока что. Ждем, надеемся и верим, как говорится. Давай, родная, спускайся.
Чтение меню. Нажмите пробел, чтобы переключение переключение.
Так, пожалуйста. Так, что у нас тут есть? Оно мне нужно. Курсора. В принципе. Дальтонизм нам не нужен. Тряска камеры. Так, ну все тогда. Да, да, конечно, да, да. Все прочитано. Так. А, ну конечно. 5 секунд. Ну ладно. Потом, значит, все. Так. Ну, смотрим, что нам надо. Настройки прогуляемся быстренько. Так, размытие. А, да. Уже не надо. Оставим для рекомендуемых. Титры нам нужны. Так. Музыку мы чуть подубавим. А то слишком уж она кричит. Эффекты тоже убавим, то есть чтобы диалоги у нас были громче. Вибрация геймпада. Какого интереса, расскажите? Так. Ну, я думаю, нам больше, в принципе, ничего не нужно, да? Все. Угнали. На случай всякий делаем чутка так. Поярче даже. В любых ситуациях было видно. Мы рады сообщить, что вы приняты в школу чародейства и волшебства Хогвартс в качестве студента 5-го курса. Вот это меня, кстати, удивило. На 5-й курс. Типа, ни с того ни с сего чувак такой, на тебе вот, 5-й курс. Семестр начинается с 1 сентября, ну это понятно. Для вас собраны школьные принадлежности, которые будут сопровождать вас все время путешествия в замок. Так, как вам, возможно, известно, указ о разумном ограничении волшебства несовершеннолетними запрещает использование магии лицам моложе 17 лет вне школы, однако в связи с вашими уникальными обстоятельства министерство любезно согласилось позволить профессору Элиазару Фигу помочь вам отточить заклинание перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона в замок. На первую честь начала учебного года церемонии распределения, что... Самое меня удивило, что у нас Уизли, профессор Уизли, директор. Ладно, все, погнали. Ох, самое веселое, мне кажется, в этой игре — это создать себе персонажа. Тут есть, я так понимаю, заведомо подготовленные. Заведомо подготовленные не так интересно. Возьмем какого-нибудь парнишку 100%. Им повеселее работать. Что у нас тут есть по выбору? Это какой-то Sims на максималках. Ну, конечно, да, нам надо Гарри Поттера впихнуть везде и всюду. Нет, очки мы не возьмем ему. Что у нас по прическам? Что? Ладно. Стандартный шалопай. 11-классник. Ну, это перебор. Что за 80-е? Я думаю, они слишком переборщили с объемом волос в игре. О, нет, Саламандр уже сразу. Кстати, да, я тоже смотрела, что вроде как Блэк должен быть директором. Цвет волос. Сделаем такого Малфоя. Только для Малфоя такая прическа не сойдет. Мне интересно. Тут было что-то. Как вам лысый Малфой? Ну, я думаю, это самая вот эта вот безобидная прическа. Уж все остальное... О, давай вот это оставим. И блондинчика. А, вот есть побелее какой-то формат. Вот он. Малфой. Малфой плюс Люпин. То есть по факту... О, сигареты потушили, что ли? Да. Возможно, я просто ошиблась. Не могу отрицать подобную ситуацию. Давайте мы ему сделаем маленький надрез на брови. Состояние кожи. В их понимании состояние кожи. Давайте оставим его чистеньким. Состояние кожи как раз посмотрим. А, это типа краснота на лице, да? Синяки под глазами. Тоже на минималку выставим. Давайте сделаем его какие-нибудь такие. Уже у нас блондин, да? Сделаем ему тогда блонд. О, а может есть такой цвет волос? Скажите мне. О, отлично. Еще лучше. Так, сразу же. Блондинчик. Монобровь. С белыми волосами вообще не... Давайте на черных проверим, чтобы понимать вообще, что мы делаем. Хотя, брови такая штука. Оставим как есть. Так.
A few cobwebs and some dust.
That was quite something.
Ну, понятно. понятное дело.
It was wonderful. I'm eager to get to Hog. I am. A few cobweb. It was wonderful. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hog. A few cobwebs and some dust.
I am indeed. It was wonderful. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. It was wonderful. That was quite some.
It was.
Ну,
I am indeed a
посередине
student, but
самого
I could very well be
нормального
able to help you.
Так. Имечко. Имечко. Насколько я знаю, тут работает спокойно русский язык, так как все-таки всех остальных персонажей по-русски обзывают. Давайте, в принципе, такое же, как и у меня имя в Твиче. Там Бруклин. Так. Все, мы совсем закончили. Мы закончили совсем. Незначительно испытание неинтересно, легко, но понятно. Ну, норму я оставлю. Все.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Я думаю, что
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly
Да,
to a
первый день
second-hand
магии.
wand. You'll be a
Начали.
force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic
Я
description
не-
of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this.
Если я буду
Though
всё
I
это
confess
читать,
I
я
may
сама
have
запутаюсь.
miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long.
Потеряешь
When I
картинку.
received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of
Поехали.
rocks.
То есть я не знаю. Я их сейчас тише сделаю, потому что меня действительно громко. Так, давайте вот так проверим. Должно быть потише.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your travelling companion?
A new student.
New?
Колени.
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so
Я очень
late.
долго ждала этого.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Ну да, тут небольшие отсылочки есть, кстати, на книги. Особенно если по книгам
Merlin's
как
beard!
расположены
How did you...
Wait!
комнаты факультетов.
We do not know.
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah! Jump! The key! Give me your hand! Accio!
Белка.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Интересно, даже шмотки загибаются по движению. Ах, как я. Ай-яй-яй.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Шмотки разбиваются на ветру.
Mind your step.
Класс.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Так вот посмотрим, будет ли все слышно.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Что это за
Is
херня?
that ice?
It's not
Lord.
cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Интересненько. Так, используйте камеру, чтобы выбрать текущую цель. Ух ты, покатились.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Обучение магии произошло неожиданно. Просто он должен тебя обучить основам. Угу, обучились. Что тут у нас интересного? О, здрасте. Уже деньжат поднакопили. Так, он не шифтует.
We're
Окей.
close now. It's just ahead.
Самое интересное, при ударах останавливается.
Steady yourself.
За что? За тебя?
Reparo. Almost there.
А, красиво. Очень красивый видок. Причем он может не глядя, он вот так вот спиной поворачивается. Таргет хороший, кстати.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
То, что покажется необычным. Блин, смотрите, какой вид. Так, подожди. Просто. Что это за вид? Шикарно. Просто все вазы перебьем таким темпом.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Опа. Что это такое? Он не разбивается. Окей.
How odd.
Какое-то
Why would someone
зеркало.
have conjured that
Другое
enchanted
пространство.
stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Опа.
Where
Здрасте.
are we?
I don't believe it.
Мы в банке. Здрасте. Ти дрыхнь. Не спи
Hello?
на рабочем месте. Доброе утро.
It can't be. Just a moment.
Что он реально увидел избранного. Бля. Если они это сделают... Ну, хотя, в принципе, они уже сделали так, что он какой-то избранный. У него особая связь с магией.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely.
Is
The
it double?
key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in
Ни хрена.
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to
Постарались,
vault number 12.
постарались.
As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago.
Просто
It
выглядит
resides in the
обалденно.
deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Подозрительный чувак.
The armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He
У него
watches
еще глаза
over the
краснющие.
oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Класс. Так еще и ключ не отдал. Ключ-то у него остался.
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
А, вот так вот. Ага. Вон какая. Все. Принято, понято. Ага. Интересно придумано.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Что тут еще лежит?
Well,
Вот он
that's a
сундук
start.
какой-то был.
There's that symbol
Печально, я
again.
до него не дошла.
I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
У него так прикольно волосы светятся.
This is no ordinary vault.
Отличный
I
цвет был
suspect we will
подобран.
need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Оно что-то шепчет. Да. Ржеволосая маглорожденная.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it
Из рода
suddenly
Грейнджер.
seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio!
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Так, Lumos. Окей. Ну тогда семейство Уизли вообще будет в помощь.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is
Мне кажется,
turning
как
towards
только
me. It does
все
follow the
сопоставится,
light.
он оживет. Ну, конечно. Угу, веселое начало.
Protego.
Accio. Descendo. Levioso. Deposo. Deposo.
Нормально он шпарит.
Levioso. Expulso. Protego.
Угу.
Descendo.
Надо будет учиться к этому всему.
Confringo. Deposo. Expulso. Confringo.
Вас откуда так много, скажи, пожалуйста. Это что я вышел? Бля. Как это произошло?
Defendo. Expulso.
А, то есть на Джей у них выход в меню? Что?
Confringo. Deposo. Descendo. Levioso.
Да, пока с управлением будет сложно привыкать.
Descendo. Levioso. Lumos.
Ну, наконец-то.
Lumos.
Stay close.
Escape тоже выводит меня на меню. Но еще и Джей. Зачем? Надо будет настройка потом поковыряться. Опа. Ау, ты куда делся?
Professor! Professor Fig!
Ты куда
Professor,
делся?
where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Так, туда иду, тут какие-то чары, что... Мне по факту, я так понимаю, туда бежать надо, да? Угу.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos.
Так, давайте сначала сундук откроем.
Revelio. Lumos.
Погнали. Снова, ага. Понятно.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Один запустился. Ага. О, все, нашла.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. I need to statues with their reflections. Protego! Lumos.
Так.
Protego! Stupefy!
Поздно. Точнее, рано.
Stupefy! Protego!
А вы двигаться будете сегодня?
Protego! Stupefy! Lumos. Revelio. Protego! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Я пусто.
Revelio. Lumos.
Работает, если удерживаешь, но надо удерживать в определенном моменте. Ну, как обычно.
Revelio. Lumos.
Опять что-то шепчет. Здесь пусто.
Protego. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Элемусэн уже не нужен. Все башенка. Да, я понимаю, мне самой интересно, я бы тоже закидывала, мне кажется, чат, пока смотрела.
Revelio.
Так, вроде все чисто, погнали в омут памяти. Или это не омут памяти? Почему-то чаша с водой для меня всегда омут памяти. О, здорово.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Я думаю, пока не страшно не брать какие-либо один-два сундука на основной локации. Ну да, все-таки это омут память. Я была права.
Follow my lead.
is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see
Не,
what
не
others
дам,
cannot will not
Булдер,
be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Они по всему прошлись, да.
And if we
То
are
есть,
correct, Charles, the
комнаты
witch or
факультетов
wizard who
будут
completes
прям
the trials will have proven themselves worthy of
полностью
that
совпадать.
knowledge
То есть там в плане
and
этот,
the responsibility
погладьте грушу на
that
картине.
accompanies it.
Там будет про это прикол.
We've done all that we can.
That's what
А,
you're seeing.
точно, блин, он же...
glow
Мне
that
все из головы
surrounded them.
повылетало. Надо вообще по
Yes, sir.
второму кругу почитать и книжки
Astonishing.
посмотреть.
Can I
О,
see
все.
magic?
Надо почитать
Traces
книжки и фильм
of an
посмотреть. Все.
ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
А, вот скотина, конечно.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you
Прикольные наплечники.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
I know a way out. Professor!
А, ну если там не Гроттер сюда еще напихивают, вы чё?
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here.
О, заставка.
Come. We have a sorting
Ее
ceremony to
прям
get to.
слышно. Мы наконец-таки добрались. Шикарное начало. Прям замечательное. Нихера. О. Обалдеть просто. Просто шикарно. Обалдеть. Это, по-моему, где убили Снейпа. Лодочный домик. Вроде лодочный домик. По крайней мере, очень сильно похож на лодочный домик.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
Нет, не лодочный домик.
I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you.
Не,
Ready for the sorting ceremony?
этот. Тот, кого нельзя называть. Ну, в книге, да. А в фильме именно там Гарри забирал у него слезу.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet
Что-то
the
он его не очень
headmaster.
любит.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Что-то за не до Гарри
We've
Поттер
one
был.
more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Так. Учиться либо исследовать замок. Ну, в принципе, поприкольнее было
I'm
исследовать
looking
замок.
forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your
здесь не да.
professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Да,
Is it
амбиции.
ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Да, Идеально. Спасибо, Слизерин. Шикарно. Именно этого я и добивался, в принципе, все отлично.
You belong in Slytherin!
А, вот это Уизли, кстати, был.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Они, кстати, классно обосновали, почему в игре нет типа квиддича. Просто по той причине, что директор, блядь, ее запретил.
But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Нехер вам жрать, валите отсюда.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
О, красиво.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio.
Что-нибудь интересненькое здесь есть? Нет. Канализация, что ли? Интересно. О. Угу. Закрыто. Алхамор мы еще недолго узнаем. Не скоро.
Revelio.
Это ничего интересного. Что застреваешь-то?
I suppose some introductions are in order.
It's that new fifth year.
Must be starting Hogwarts in your fifth year. I wonder where they're from.
Well, I suppose. No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thanь you.
Not everyone has a ministry
насчет
escort
загадки
to school.
надо глянуть.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Просто смотрела стримера, он, по-моему, на Уффендуе был.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit.
Да, я тоже думаю потом перепроходить. Особенно если озвучку запустят, я точно буду перепроходить. Каминчик классный.
Revelio.
I really hope we get to see, or at least hear one today.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Да, тут, в принципе, все с именами по интересам. Что это? Я слышала момент, что, по-моему, по выручай комнате у нас будет подобие гида эльфа, которого будут звать Дик. Столько шума подняли на эту тему.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Ну вот опять.
Told you.
Шахматы.
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly.
Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying.
I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could.
Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Гава — это женщина, она преподаватель как раз
Goodbye,
полет на
Imelda.
метле.
Nice meeting you. Is the new fifth-year Slytherin in here?
Рон
Professor
Уизли,
Weasley's
напоминание.
waiting for you
Тут,
just
кстати,
by the
напоминание о Драко, который любил яблочки погрызть.
Revelio.
I can't believe Black is still the headmaster. He obviously hates the job. What could he short of?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have
Что,
when you
ЕГЭ?
leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Блин, ну подожди теперь.
Revelio.
А он
I
теперь еще бегает.
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Ну, комнату я еще пару раз осмотрю в любом случае. Я ж сколько раз в гостиную вернусь.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Угу. Вот так вот через escape. Окей. Ага. Интересно. Ой, не могу. Вот. Ладно. Загопник. А может так ходить вообще? И все, да? Окей. Лекции еще есть. А, это то, что мы, в принципе, видели. Местная волшебная гопата. Что? Так. А, тут задание и всё остальное. Ясно. Всё, просмотрим. Дарья.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
О, кстати. Вот что теперь можно... Заклинание, кстати, будет нормально так. Их можно будет распределить, когда появятся остальные. Простительно, это понятно. Перио, Круцию и Авада. Удачной игры.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we
Кстати,
are.
загрузки довольно
Quite the
быстрые.
time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Revelio.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I used to write to my parents every...
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Что тут микротранс...
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
Блин.
A lot to absorb on your
Микротранзакцию
first
отменили.
day, and you have
Я выбрал
much to
последнее.
learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of
С ним можно
Revelio
договориться?
earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now.
Ну что не так с приложением?
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path,
Поняла.
Professor.
Ну да.
Rather
Прям
unfortunately,
проблема.
it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Ничего, я не смогу. Я последний вопрос задать.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, Why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Давайте.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Это что еще было? То есть здесь дверь открыта. Ой. Ладно. Поземки. Действительно, какая-то карта мародеров получается.
Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Levioso!
It's good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
Ой, из старых
You may
игр
begin.
Поттера доставили эту штуку.
This should be easy. Levioso, this can't be your first duel. Let's just say
If only all of my students were this adept. I do enjoy
Levioso.
duels. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Что?
I put you
ВК
on
не
the spot,
работает.
and you
В плане?
rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things
Ну,
from you.
конечно, избранный же.
I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have
Конечно, он
some
поможет.
ideas
Я
for
его
you.
избила, он мне
Again,
поможет.
well done
Ага.
today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Дружок.
Nice work.
Пойдешь еще раз играть?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent.
Роскомнадзор вечно мажет.
You might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the
Обычно всё
most
закрыто,
out of your
всё
time at
разрешено.
Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
Интересно.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Он показывает, что где-то есть сундук, но его где-то нет.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Хотя...
Revelio.
Levioso.
И там, короче, все время в обычной ситуации он сквозь людей проходит. О, прицел стал работать. Упс. Кстати.
Revelio.
О, точно. Мне кажется, все намешали. И Mortal Kombat, и все остальное. 11 уровень. Нормально. Пойдемте дальше с другим заклинанием.
Revelio.
Животным. А, это... Ага, всё понятно, это знаки зодиака. Слышу дзынь. Ну что?
Revelio.
Просто покрути глобус. Как музей под защитой.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
It was an accident.
Protego.
О, киса.
Revelio.
А, мне наверх надо. Да что?
Revelio.
А, еще.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
С Гриффиндором.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, You all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres. Accio. Relinquish your charm. Very good. Now, think of this like gobstone. Splendid! That's it!
Плохо.
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Да, записи я оставила, специально поставила сохранение записи.
You are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
А если я скину тот шарик?
Accio.
Блин, не получилось.
Excellent.
Here we go. Yes! Nicely done. Let us see this.
Сейчас скинуть.
Accio.
Ага, блин. Переборщила. Да, запись останется, всегда
Let us
можно
make
досмотреть.
this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Киевский. Мгм.
Be sharp.
Спасибо. Благодарю. И также приятного просмотра в дальнейшем. Доброй ночи.
Accio.
Let us see this. There we go.
Very good.
Что такое?
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Не забудем, не забудем.
A tag game! It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
Нифига себе,
Until
не стоит
next
его
time.
ждать. Стоит заставлять его ждать, сама со мной сколько болтала.
Humans, if you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
I don't find potions there.
And then the werewolves join the goblins and
Where were you?
the Minister for Magic was Albert Booth.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the...
Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
Видишь, как.
Revelio.
Интересно. Понятно.
Revelio.
Опять.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Do you ever wish you could ride a hidden
Accio.
I just wondered if you knew what it was like.
Lumos.
А, люмусом надо было. Так. Ага. Ага.
Revelio.
О, Пивс. Здорово. Дурной.
Lumos. Revelio.
О, нашла.
Lumos.
Так, и что мне дали? Комментарий. Так, это письмо, которое я только что смотрела. Коллекция. Это тоже я смотрела. Типа просто опыт? Окей. Ладно. Так. Карта. Так, сколько прошло уже? 2,5 часа. Так. Пару минут перерывчик, потому что уже 2,5 часа, надо подвигаться немного. Так.
Revelio.
Сразу вот так вот. Так. Посмотрим на красоты. На перерыв. Так, продолжаем. Так. На чем мы остановились? А, мы шли на задание. Точно, 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 точно. Так, погнали. Так. О, нам в ту сторону. Отлично.
Revelio.
Это время управлению подпрыгнуть надо будет. Думаю, недолго. Начнем.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Мгм.
Revelio.
Серьезно? Это же отсылочка. Да ладно. Серьезно? Где? Где это? Блин. Классно. Так.
Revelio.
А больше ничего не звенит. А что двери не надо открывать там на
You
F, не
can't
на F?
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
И? Что ты не зажигаешь?
Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
Интересно. Еще кис.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
Так.
Revelio. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Где это там?
Accio. Got it.
Иди сюда.
Revelio.
Это ты?
Accio.
понимать, как это решать.
Revelio.
Ну, значит, это на потом.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise.
А, новый уровень.
Revelio.
He has a special knack. It's tormenting, Professor.
Don't get too cocky. Simply.
Levioso. Levioso.
Right.
Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Accio. Brilliant. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Он как-то постарел.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something,
Levioso.
go with that
Reparo.
broken statue in the alcove by the water. It
Да, надо будет привыкать к
allegedly
кнопкам.
symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Revelio.
Ладно, это потом. Хотя... Что? Сюда запихну. А, нет, карта. К управлению придется привыкать.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
My brothers and I prefer puppets. My aunt introduced us to those years ago.
Sometimes you can find some quite interesting things in the library. As a Muggle-born, I used to feel I had a lot of work to do if I wanted to catch up to the other students. Now I realise that no particular group of wizards has the monopoly on skill. I heard that Professor Binns died one night and showed up to class the next morning as if nothing had happened. Don't even know he was gone.
Revelio.
Some of us
What am I missing?
Lumos. Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment.
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Revelio.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
When my mother was here, it was a different...
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that
И она
painting.
сидела, смотрела сверху. Вот, конечно, дает.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Уже 5-й уровень. Быстро.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Protego. Lumos.
Где-то звенит. А где?
Revelio.
Я же слышу.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Летает.
Revelio.
Пиши. Здесь звенить перестает.
Protego. Lumos.
О, прям напротив картины. Здорово, пойдем.
Revelio.
А чё этот не крутится? Печально. Все, что ли? Значит, она свистела.
Revelio.
А, не. Что-то еще есть. А где? Ладно. Беремся. Так. Добраться. Зря попал, да? Как зря? Случайно.
Revelio.
Made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Давай поможем тебе. Обратно в библиотеку возвращаться. Как же вовремя.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Revelio.
О.
Accio.
Движение там проводит.
Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Accio.
Так, где твоя книжонка-то? Наверху, что ли? Ой.
Revelio.
А мне надо быть внизу. И?
Accio. This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Ну и где?
Revelio.
Вот ищи свищи. А, вижу. Вон она.
Accio.
Ах ты, зараза.
Revelio.
Я знаю, где ты.
Accio.
Иди сюда. Жаль. А, стоп. Все, вдруг.
Revelio.
И все. Я даже не гляну.
Accio. Revelio.
И мне искать последнюю книгу.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida. Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Я сегодня дойду вообще до задания. Сколько времени, кстати? Так. Первое. Окей.
Should have been born a hippogriff.
I was going to try out.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Просто вообще заперто.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Прикольно.
Revelio.
I could spend all my galleons at Honeydukes and just on fizzing whizbees. I can appreciate company all year round. There's nothing like it after a fresh snowfall.
Revelio.
Я что ли пив с ума сходит?
Hello, looking for me?
Natty,
Блин.
I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Блин, успела. Печально. Печально, что я не успела.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend
Revelio.
an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Revelio.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here.
Revelio.
I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Прикольно.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
Чё, обалдели?
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Revelio.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that?
Можно на ходу спокойно отлутать. Класс.
She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Дождь, грязь, класс.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out
Revelio.
of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Чё, никакие ачивки Сим не придумал, что ли? Реально. Что у Стима нет ачивок? Что такое?
Revelio.
А, сорян.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such
Revelio.
a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes.
Reparo.
I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Revelio.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are
Чё,
finished.
прибухнула, что ли, сидит там?
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Погоди. И чё там?
Revelio.
Тихо, 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 иди ко мне. Это сделали по-любому, не просто так. Пока так побегаю.
Revelio.
Интересно.
Revelio.
Oh, did you want
Lumos.
Ух ты. Или нет?
It's not every day I get an audience. Shall I try to play?
Где же ты? Еще раз на рисунок глянуть. Что попало? Куда я попала? А, вот он. Это какое-то место, ладно.
Protego. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Lumos. Reparo. Accio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Accio. Revelio.
О, здорово.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world.
Это
It's
да.
a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now,
Просто никого
come
нет.
with me.
Монополия.
Let's find you the perfect one, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Что-то напоминает знаменитого Гарри Поттера, который,
Well, this
блин,
isn't a good match at all, is it?
не мог выбрать себе палочку.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps.
А коробки будут
Yes.
зеленые.
A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh my.
Ну да. Именно так.
Like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps
Я уже вижу.
you? There you are.
А, не то. Ну все, это, видимо, будет окончательное.
I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
Ага. Угу.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Мне вот это очень нравится. Так. Там.
How intriguing. Curious
это, наверное.
indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Давайте пластичную сделаем.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Ну, думаю.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
Дальше куда идем?
Revelio. Revelio.
А, точно, он уже какое-то время заперт был.
Revelio.
An inquiring mind.
Ничего себе.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Ничего себе, как дорого.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Can't imagine how muggles get by without magic. Almost makes me feel a bit guilty.
Revelio.
Классно придумали. Ты вроде одеваешь шмот, который тебе нахрен не сдался, но по статам отлично. Но при этом ты можешь его видоизменить на тот, который ты, в принципе, хочешь изначально. Который тебе нравится внешне. Класс. Мне нравится, что такая задумка. Отличная вообще. Закрыто.
Revelio.
An honest day's work for an honest sickle. That's my creed.
Revelio. Revelio.
О, кстати. Он будет запомнить. Мне эта штука понадобится только ночью.
Revelio.
I'd take up herbology if it didn't involve so much dung.
We could use a few more hand cells in my house.
Допиваться я точно не буду.
Revelio.
Угу, понятно. Как обычно, нет заклинаний, необходимых.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses. And I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Hello.
Oh, come in! Come in! Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium. I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit. Looking for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
What services do you offer?
What is it you might be interested in?
Поворачивать их можно, нет? Я бы хотела посмотреть, что там. Не, мне мой причесон нравится. Она может добавить шрамов. Интересно. Пожалуй. То есть ты сёрбаешь. Да что ты? Какое-то время придется привыкать к этому.
Revelio. Accio.
Напугал.
Revelio.
Пойдет.
Accio. Revelio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take
Пора
things as they
заканчивать.
come. Name's
Завтрашнюю
Timothy
работу.
Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside
Да,
now, can I?
точно надо
I
заканчивать.
suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty. Revelio.
Что-то я пропустила. А что я получила? Головной убор. Точно. Да хватит уже. Всё?
Revelio.
Опять эта глазастая фигня.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Reparo.
Да ты...
Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
О, нюхаль.
Revelio.
Красавчик. Ничего не произошло. Интересно.
Revelio.
Угу. Это тоже действие, да? Стоп, жрается. Не лопни.
Revelio.
Блядь, ну лопнешь скоро. Балдеть, блин. Да столько жрать. Хватит.
Handiest of woodcrafts, certainly. Handy resource indeed.
Revelio.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
My father always taught me to keep my wand at the ready.
Просто хватит жрать.
Revelio. Revelio.
Ладно, все, пойдем. А, то, что надо. О,
I should imagine you can't go wrong with some fizzing whizbees.
She's not that. Oh, yeah. No, my wife has a more serene temper. Nothing exploding.
Revelio.
Тоже и сюда надо будет пройти. Так, сначала шмот посмотрю, а потом продам то, что мне не нужно. Смотрим. Не, ну вот верх хорош, низ отвратительный просто.